are the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Good morning.
Team Sports listeners, I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. This is a whole hour of Santa Barbara teen athletes. Woo! And all those businesses and people that support all those darn athletes. We are large.
Those
what are you going to do?
athletes?
They're awesome. Darn is good. Bad is good. Good is bad. You know, we're switching everything around because we're coming into the fall. D, what day is today?
I'm still trying to figure out the whole concept of using the word sick to describe something that's supposed to be
healthy.
Good. It's like,
God,
really?
that's sick. I know. My son did that to me all the time. Really? It is?
it's like, but then again, I was hearing that back in 2007, so that's old.
Yeah.
Come up with something
Bring
new.
it back.
No,
you don't want
not
it.
a chance.
Not
I want it to go the way of. I want hashtag to go the way of sick.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Out of here.
There you go. Well, it's flu season. You don't want to say sick. That's it. You want to get that. You want to let that go. Let the sickness go. That's what
right.
I say.
You know, we're halfway through October.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
18th.
10/18. I love 18.
And Halloween is just around the corner.
Yes.
Do not. I urge you. Do not dress up or have your children dress up as clowns this year.
Yeah, I know.
Not
really,
good.
it's
okay. Stay away from
that's
the
it. Road
clowns.
pizza. That's what that is. I'm
road
not
pizza
saying
would be a
anything.
good-
I'm not saying anything politically
Road
correct
pizza
today.
would be a good costume.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Bad. Guess who we have in the house today?
Who do we
Leo
have in the house?
Schneider is back.
Hey, Leo.
Woo! Bishop Diego
Where have
graduate,
you
Cornell
been?
graduate. Because of this show, you were doing all the basketball games, right, on the radio.
Yeah, I covered, I did analysis and color commentary for Cornell men's basketball
Because
games.
it's TSR, baby.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah, so that was a lot of
Very
fun.
Nice.
Of course.
Graduated from Cornell, got that piece of paper, then went over to Google, right?
No, I actually went to Oracle. So
Oracle,
I
that
graduated.
other company. Yeah.
Another one of those dudes.
The Oracle, Google. Oh, come on. It's just a big company.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I was there for a little bit, and
Nice.
now I'm coming back to Santa Barbara. Glad to be back. Glad to be
Yeah.
back here in the studio with all you guys. It's great. So
Thank you.
Thank you for
Very
having
cool.
me.
All
again.
right. And
Yeah.
your brother.
Little brother's doing good. He's out in
Nice.
Chicago,
Nice.
playing a lot of rugby out there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just had a game out in Milwaukee last week. Scored 2 tries. He's doing really well.
Ooh, love
We'll
that.
have to get him
Still
back in
playing-
here.
And he's the pianist.
Well,
Is he still playing
yeah.
the piano?
You know, he's played the piano a little bit, not as much. I think mostly school and sports right now. But
Very
we'll
proud
get
of
him
both
back
of
in
you.
here. We're halfway through October, so
Yeah.
maybe when he comes out in December for Christmas, we'll get him in here and
Nice.
check in with him, see how
Yeah.
he's doing. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to set you up with Laura Arcadia. Is that okay to talk about it on the radio now? No.
of course. Strictly professional,
She
right?
speaks 5 languages. Your mother would love it. It would be
That's right.
instant
Yeah, that
2
would be
thumbs
great.
up with your mother,
I
right?
mean, my mom speaks 5 languages too.
I
so
know.
that's
Really?
My
Yeah.
God. I mean, I don't think your kid would have a full sentence with like 1 word per language, right? It's just like, God.
The secret is for kids learning multiple languages, if one parent picks one language and the other parent picks another language, it's easy for the kids when they're young to pick it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
that's exactly what
Then
happened with me.
you have an au
Yeah.
pair. That's a 3rd language.
I need to get a 3rd language. I'm the slacker in this crew, apparently. Yeah.
Well, what's so nice is so many athletes who've gone to so many different colleges, so it's great for the juniors and freshmen to find out about different colleges when they talk to different students.
Definitely. You know what I need from you, though, Dee? I need a 10-18 wrap up. You know, we haven't let you do your thing. I want you to do your thing. We got like 3 minutes. Do your thing. Because she's like, anybody who doesn't know is just caught on today. It's the first time you've ever listened. Well, first of all, thank you very much for joining us. Okay.
Absolutely.
Woo!
My pleasure.
But we're so blessed. We have a green witch in the house. All right. So she's got this good planning day, or what do you call it? Good timing calendar.
Oh, yeah.
So I own an insurance agency and I'm a financial planner. So she texts me every day, send this out, don't email, work on new, whatever. Let me tell you something. I mean, ePro is rocketing, okay? All because of the timing. I believe in the timing. It's
All right.
true.
So it depends on how you see the world. How you see the world is how you map the world. And we don't realize it, but we're all affected by astrology all the time. We get up when the sun appears to come up over the horizon. So we're actually following the biggest star in our heaven, which is the sun. But the stars and the planets, well, there seems to be some correlation between the energy that flows in the day and what's happening up in the heavens. So it's a very interesting study, and I just like to correlate it to business because business is really important to me that goes well, and also relationships.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We should correlate it because today we've got DP football in the house.
Woo!
Yeah, gonna like correlate to that. We got a bunch of boys here in the house. I'm
They're
really
the cheerleaders,
excited.
right?
Yeah, they're awesome. They're big. That's why I had to call. I texted Leo Schneider and I gave him a bit. I said, "Early bird gets the worm, boy. It's 6:05." I said, "I needed you today." Of course, it's 6:06 because he's my boy. Okay, he says I'm there. That's it. Woo, Leo Schneider.
Yes, I'm up early. That's right.
It. Or if you're not that kind of person, second mouse gets the cheese. So you got both ways. You could, make it in this world. Anybody
I've
get that?
never heard that before.
I'd rather have the cheese. I'm sorry. I don't care for worms.
There you go. Get that second mouse, though, D? Huh? First mouse is dead.
Yeah. I had to. He was crawling around in the attic making noise.
Hold on, why isn't anybody getting that? I mean, give me a break. All right, let's do this. Let's take a break. All right? We're rolling out all new commercials. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. Dominique, where else can you find us?
Facebook, Internet, Instagram.
Yes.
What am I forgetting, Dr. D?
Twitter,
yeah. TeenSportsRadio.com.
And then the most obvious one that everyone forgets.
I know. We're live. 1290 a.m.
KZSB.
News Press Radio.
Right.
If you missed this broadcast, we're playing again 11 o'clock tonight. Then if you missed that one, that's okay. I still love you. Okay, 2 o'clock on Sunday. If you blow that one, you're in the freezer. I don't know. You're either
refrigerator,
fridge or freezer, eating something at 1 or at 3 a.m. in the morning on Monday.
Which is actually the best of the 4 replays.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually the best.
It's because you're eating.
That's right.
You're comforting yourself. Just kidding. You're not supposed to be there. Don't do it. Wendy Whitehead is in the house. Woo!
Good morning.
Look at her, Wendy.
Good morning. How are you?
I've been so blessed, honestly and truly. Beverly, owner of Nothing But Cakes.
She's amazing.
She's a 10.
The absolute best buntlet cakes in town.
It's the only place to buy a cake.
They are delicious.
Because
the athletes love them. The students love them. They're fabulous.
If you want to just take a bite.
Yes.
Okay, if you want to if you're
itty
counting
bitties.
your points, if you like those people, listen, ladies, okay, if you're counting those points, you get 30 a day. Okay, those little buntinis are about 6. That's okay.
They're
okay,
delicious.
The parking lot is big. Nobody's going to see you. Okay, put a hat on and get yourself one of those little buntinis.
Yes.
All right? Not that I know anything about it.
We
all right?
actually sell them now at the varsity football games at
Nice.
Dos Pueblos. Yeah, and we're doing really good. And
Good fundraising.
the community likes them, and
Yeah.
we're going to keep going as long as everybody seems to enjoy them.
Well, she's kind of funny because I was reaching out to her to say, hey, I haven't really had a true business owner that has your, pizzazz, your life.
Sure.
And I said, you see a lot of people. I asked if she wanted to be a co-host. And she's like, no time, whatever like this, but... And then, your name fell out of her mouth.
Wendy
and I'm
Whitehead.
Like, that's it. Wendy Whitehead is the woman right now.
There it
that we
is.
need. She
Well,
is Mrs. DP. All right.
I've been out there. This is my 16th year.
Nice.
And I'm the certified athletic trainer, so I work very closely with the football team and all the other teams I work very, very closely with. But predominantly, I'm home and away, and all since beginning of August, we start football. So I'm with them day in and day out. So it makes for a good relationship.
What got you started?
I was at Fresno State and was getting my bachelor's degree in something else, and I kept wrestling stats for the team, and an athlete went down and a trainer ran out after them, and I said, who is that? And they said, that's an athletic trainer, and they take care of all the medical injuries of athletes. And I said, that's the coolest job ever. And I said, I absolutely must immediately become an athletic trainer. So the next day I found out the requirements, and I went in and changed my major and started to become an athletic trainer.
That is so awesome.
And there it is. Started just honestly by being at a wrestling meet at Fresno State.
Nice.
So quickly,
Yes.
we've got
Some boys with me today.
I got a few boys. I tell
we
you.
are
I don't
having
think I
an
brought enough
amazing
bigger
senior
shirts here.
class
These
today.
guys are buff.
Yes.
Woo! I
Amazing
like
senior
it.
class.
Nice.
I have Anthony Meza, who's here with me. I have Miles Johnson.
Come on, put some hands together.
There we go. I got Miles
Radio
Johnson. Tommy Johnson. I got Kellen Roberts, who's our quarterback.
All right.
Sam Drew.
Woo!
Marcellous Gosset. And Blake Erwin.
Nice.
There we go.
Gentlemen, thank you
The
for
gentlemen
being here
are in
today.
the house.
Fantastic.
And before you go around the room, I want to hear these guys break a huddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear what you sound like after the play has been called in the huddle.
Yeah.
What do you do when you break a huddle?
You want us to get a break?
I want to hear it.
Let's do a full. Let's do a
3, 1, 2, 3, charges!
All right.
There we go.
I like that. Let's do that again.
One more time.
Let's go.
Time. Charges out 3, 1, 2, 3, charges!
That's good. Dominique and
I hear
Big,
a
I want
choir.
that.
I hear a
know.
choir.
I like that. You know, we could do live on the Facebook. I want to do that. That was
Dominic.
like awesome. That was really nice. Totally dominating.
Yeah.
So this year, just real quick before we get to the boys.
Sure.
This year has been a shift a little bit, right?
It has been.
Has been a shift. So what's going on?
You know, it's been a little amazing just to have the support of the community. You know, being at the grocery store or the bank, or I was at Walgreens the other day and I wear my Dos Pueblos shirt and I have the lady, you know, at the counter saying, "Oh, you're having such a great season this year. I saw it on the news or I saw it in the paper." And just to congratulate us on having such a good season and a progressively, you know, dominant, you know, record. Because the last couple years, our record hasn't been the best, and it's hard to come in and day out. But these boys and girls have done it over the last couple of years. They went from not a winning record to a winning record, and they stuck through it day in and day out. And when you're down in the trenches and you don't have a good record, it's hard to show up every day and put in the time and put in the effort. But they did it. They did it in the off season, and they did it in summer, and they continued to do the drills. And I think the best thing about this senior class is that they're friends, and they're very good friends, and they've played together for years. You can see them as freshmen, and you can see they had a very good JV record, and they've, you know, have progressed over the last few years into a very strong team because of what they've been through. You know, it's been difficult, but they've stuck together, and now we're successful. And it just goes to show you that you can go from, you know, where you're at to being better by showing up every day and doing the hard work.
So you touched a little bit on kind of that progression of these boys throughout, you know, their 4 years and, you know, their relationships with each other. What was it like to watch that process? And I'm sure we'll get their take on it as far as how they lived it, but to see them grow up and, you know, to go through those years where, you know, they weren't as successful as they have been this year, and then to finally get to this point, what has it been like watching that process and that development?
You know, it's proud. You know, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them for sticking it out. I'm proud of them for day in and day out being in the trenches and taking the hits and being, you know, a couple years ago, nobody giving us the accolades and nobody commenting and everything, and everybody being like, And now that you put in the hard work, and now you're getting the positive feedback in the community and the school, the kids in the school are showing up at the games, and they're having a big, huge student section. I mean, our stands are left to right filled on Friday nights. You know, when you're not having the best season, it's hard to get fans out there. You're having a good record. The boys are succeeding. They're having good games, exciting games, blowouts. Zero, you know, we've had a couple games with zeros on their side, you know, the opposing side, big defensive plays. You know, it's been exciting games. So proud of them for putting in the time and, you know, doing what needs to get done to be successful.
Totally, and sticking it through. And just to follow up on that, obviously you mentioned kind of the energy in the community and obviously within the team. Awesome.
I want to do one thing really quick. I want to make sure that everybody knows in the community this Friday night is going to be the biggest extravaganza ever in DP football history. It's our 50th homecoming event, and it's going to be massive. It's going to have a big, huge opening ceremony from 4 to about 5:30 or 6, and that's going to be inside the gym. They're going to have a big, huge Mexican meal outside in the track quad that you can get tickets for. They're going to have a parade of all the past kings and queens. All the clubs are making floats, and that's going to be from 6 to 7 before the game even starts. There's going to be a huge parade, and then we'll have the game. Then we'll do our normal halftime of crowning the queen. So it's going to be, the whole community is coming out. We're going to play Santa Barbara High School, which we don't normally do, but we want to do it to bring out everybody in the town, all the Santa Barbara kids, all the Santa Barbara parents, all of our stands. We want it just to be huge. So it's going to start really at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock. We're going to have tours. The school has the half day of school, and the kids are going to be opened, and the school's going to be open. They're going to have awesome events going on the whole day this Friday. Yep, the 24th.
All right, sounds awesome. Yeah, for sure.
Watch out, Dons! That's what I say. We bring a lot of Dons in the house. I have a lot of co-hosts that are Dons. I always have to drop the Don bomb, okay?
This Friday night.
This Friday.
50th homecoming of Dos Pueblos.
Good job. Well, we thank you because
starting at 3 in the
3
afternoon.
o'clock, yeah.
All the way through
by
the
4
evening.
By 4 or 5, you want to be in the gym, be in the barbecue, be in the tri-tip. And
nice.
By
Nothing
this
Bundt
afternoon,
Cakes. Beverly's got to be there.
Cakes, absolutely. We're going to be selling all night and all day, and it's going to be great.
All right, let's roll out some kids, huh? Who do you want to put up to the mic first? We got a mic right here, boys.
Right here. Who's going first?
That's it.
Here we go. This is Sam Drew.
Who do we got? Who do we got? What's your name?
I'm Sam Drew.
Sam Drew!
Sam Drew. That's what's up.
I'm also part of the leadership class at Dos Pueblos, and my role is the 50-year celebration. So just to touch on that a little more, there's going to be a walk down memory lane at 3:30 in the gym. So we're bringing back a bunch of old uniforms and from all sports, and it's going to be really cool to see like how DP's changed throughout the years. Wendy did a good job on explaining everything, like the Mexican barbecue. I would suggest pre-ordering your tickets because it's going to be a big line. There's going to be a lot of people.
How can we pre-order for everybody listening and wants to pre-order tickets? How can we do a pre-order for that?
So if you go to the Dos Pueblos website, there's a big 50-year symbol in the right-hand corner, and if you click on that, it'll take you to the website you need to go to order your tickets. You can also order. We're gonna give out bags full of a lot of items that if you're an alumni, I would suggest buying because there's a lot of fun stuff in there.
Can we get like a little sneak peek of what's going on in the bags, or a surprise? We got some swag or what? What's going on?
We got a lot of apparel.
Okay.
50-year apparel. There's gonna be programs, and in the programs we're gonna have this year's football team, as along with football pictures throughout the history. It's gonna be really cool to watch. There's gonna be a pin, a little 50-year pin.
Nice.
And a water bottle.
Okay, so we got some goodies. We got a little something for everybody. That's cool.
It's also a very big fundraiser. So if you're alumni and you want to give back to the school a little bit, there's gonna be fundraising opportunities.
Awesome. Sounds great. And once again, can you just let us know the date that's happening and when for everybody to show up so they can know to be there?
That's October 21st, 3:30 is when all the events start. So be there.
All right, October 21st, 3:30, all the way through.
Nice. All right, who else, Wendy? This is your show. You know, this is a precursor to being a co-host. You bring the guests, then you sit down, and then you orchestrate it. And then so the queen of teen, that's me, gets to rest in the corner.
You know, I'm ready
Takes
to
a break.
talk some football, and I'm ready to talk some plays and some season and some how's it going. And so let's pass it off to Kellen Roberts. He's our quarterback.
All right, Kellen, what's up?
Quarterback. Three-year varsity.
Yeah, I'm Kellen Roberts, quarterback. I think last year's 3-7 season has actually helped us. All the adversity we had to go through, I think it's helped prepare us for this year. We performed in the summer in 7-on-7. This year, defense is showing up big. Dark Side, shout out Dark Side. Two
Shout out
shutouts.
Dark Side, there you go.
They've held 2 shutouts. That's huge, and just the adversity that we went through last year has prepared us. We know what to expect this year. We're ready for anything, and we're not cocky. We're playing with a chip on our shoulder still because the last 2 years we haven't done anything. So, yeah.
Sounds good. You guys got the right attitude. Now, I know Wendy talked a lot about you guys growing up over the last 4 years. You guys all in here? We got a bunch of you guys. You guys all seniors?
Yes.
All seniors. And so do you want to just kind of start to talk a little bit about, growing up with these guys and what that was like?
Well, I think I played YFL with like 90% of the people in here, and we're all great friends. We all hang out outside of the school. And just the chemistry that we've built, the bond that we've created throughout the last 5-6 years have been great, and it just shows on the field and all the chemistry and all on the same page out there. Yeah,
that's great. That's great. So, as far as your guys' season now and the energy and the feeling in the locker room compared to past seasons, how would you describe that?
Yeah, not only in the locker room, which is amazing. The second we start winning, just the community is on our back. Everyone's complimenting us when we're not out of school. Even out of school, there's hype around school. Everyone's going to the game. Everyone in class talking about Friday nights now. I mean, it's crazy. It's a new feeling because last year we didn't have a winning record, but it's awesome. And now coming in like biggest game of the year, 50-year anniversary, homecoming.
Of course.
Gonna be
Santa Barbara.
Yeah, Santa Barbara, crosstown rival.
Right?
Yeah, trying to get our city champ trophy back. We're gonna steal that from them. So watch out. Watch out.
Then we're gonna take it. You guys all back him up on that? You guys
watch out.
Yeah, back him up on that.
Okay, here we go. All right. So why don't we bring another one of your teammates on? Who wants to jump on the mic real quick?
Next?
Who wants to step up? All right, introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Anthony Meza.
Anthony Meza. What position do you play?
Anthony! Position, what do you do?
I'm a safety. I'm more on the dark side of the team, and our defense this year is actually really strong. So shout out to Coach Canes for running that and giving us a really strong
Shout out
front.
Coach Canes. Dark side defense.
Coach Mendoza.
Yeah, defense is doing really well so far. We've had over, I think, 2 to 3 goose eggs, where that's when we completely shut out the other team where they score no points. And so far, we've been doing just really good. Defense is looking really strong, and hopefully we'll keep it up and show SB what's up.
Yeah? You feel good about that? You feel good about those matchups?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're not worried about them at all?
Not at all. I mean, I'm confident in the training that we've had. We've had some good coaching, some good coach, and it's just some good practicing on our skills, and it's good technique work. And so far, I think we're well prepared.
That's good. Now, you gave a shout-out to your coach a little earlier, and you just mentioned, again, you guys have been working hard and having good practice and stuff. What is your relationship like with your coaches, and how has that helped you guys, get to the point where you're at right now?
Well, the coaches have a really good relationship with every student. They equally treat everyone the same. So there's no favorites. There's no this kid's better than this. We're all how people say we're just as strong as our weakest link, and everyone just grinds together. We all fight together. We pick each other up, and one of us is down. We all look forward to the next person. Hopefully, just come up and rise up against whatever we're struggling with. But
yeah, that's awesome.
Any comments?
Anybody else? Yeah, go on, jump in.
I just want to make a quick comment. Our defense has scored points in the last 4 games, whether it's a safety or a defensive fumble recovery or a pick 6. It's just phenomenal how many points they've scored on defense to help out our offense and keep us going.
That's great. Yeah. Great
That's
point.
great. Extra points from the defense, always helping you guys out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, who wants to set up? Marcellous?
Marcellus.
All right, introduce yourself. What position you playing?
It's the big guy.
Yes, he is. There we go.
Shorty is his name.
Shorty. Hi.
Hi, Marcellous, Gosset.
And what position you play?
I play defensive end.
Defensive end? All right. So,
what do you think? How do you think your play has changed since your freshman year to your senior year? What have you learned, or what have you done differently?
I think that my motivation and skill set have definitely changed since my freshman year. I went up to varsity my sophomore year, and that was just a big change for me. It was just playing with kids who were 18 years old, 17, and I was tiny little sophomore, 14, 15. It's just a big world for me, and I think that over the years I've definitely learned a lot from them and my coaches.
Sure. I don't know. Are any of you at this time planning on going on to play at another level?
Yeah, a few of us.
Are you?
Actually.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that playing at a high school level is awesome, but I think really going on and playing at a higher level is definitely something that, especially this crew, these seniors that we have, is something that a lot of our seniors will be able to do this year, is go on and play at a different level, higher level.
That's awesome. Anybody in this room looking at that right now, or having interest? Anybody? Yeah?
Yeah.
I am.
You are Marcellous?
I am.
Who else? Anybody want to step up
where do
and
you
just say
wanna
your
go?
name real quick?
Where do you want to go?
Kellen Roberts. I want to play
Kellen
college
Roberts.
ball.
Who else?
Yeah, are you?
We haven't heard from you two guys. Step up real quick.
No, you don't want to
Really?
play. I can tell you don't really want to play.
Montana.
Blake Erwin, University of Montana. All right, there we go. We'll get Blake in here, talk a little
Here,
bit more
Blake,
later.
go,
Step
please,
right up.
tell us more.
My name's Tommy Johnson.
Tommy Johnson.
Where do you want to play junior college or 4-year, or what do you want to do?
I'm hoping to play college football somewhere. I'm not really sure yet.
What position do you play?
I play wide receiver.
All right, anybody looking for a wide receiver? Call
There
my
it
man
is.
Tommy. He wants to play for y'all.
What do you?
Anybody else? Marcellous, you mentioned you were thinking about playing. Where would you want to play?
I'm recently looking at Cal Poly and University of
great.
San Diego.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have Yeah, what do you got? What do you have to offer to these fine programs?
There it is. That's a great.
So
question.
far, I have 12 sacks in the season and 2 defensive touchdowns and a safety, and hopefully looking on more.
There it is.
What's up?
That's some solid stats right there.
Hey, let's take a little break on that. I love that. That's a lot. All right, I think. Is that really good? Is that really good?
No,
Leo,
that's
is
really
that
good.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Oh, Bishop's not talking much now. It's okay. It's all right. Hey, let's take a break. It's Erica Saul, the Queen of Tea. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show, and I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. all day. What are we going to do, Wendy? We got to kill it?
What are we gonna do?
What are we going to do? We got to kill him?
Santa Barbara? Oh, yes.
The lights were turned off. I thought it was a sign.
No, we're
Shut
ready.
the door.
No, we're good.
Turn off the lights.
We're ready to take them on.
We're ready? Okay.
Yes, it's going to be a big game.
Yes.
I really recommend you get there early.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people, a lot of old
Right.
alumni, a lot of community.
Right.
Not
Before a big
a
game-
lot of parking.
Yeah, there you go. Before a big game like this, like 3 days before,
Sure.
is there any rest? Let's get the boys up on the mic. Is there any resting right now? Do you get a day off before the game? Anything?
The
What?
last couple of years, we've gotten shafted on our schedule, and our bye week has been the last week of the year. Like,
Right.
we're already done with season, and then we
Right.
have a bye week. It's
Right.
silly. This year, we have a phenomenal season.
Right.
We had all of our preseason games, and then we had a bye week.
Nice.
Then we played Buena, and
Right.
now we go in to Santa Marcos and Santa Barbara
Right.
and Ventura.
Right.
Whereas we had a nice week to get healthy and strong before
Nice.
we started season.
Right.
And so that made our schedule a lot better this year.
Beautiful.
So, that is the fortunateness of
Right. If you
of
can't
what we're
make the
doing.
game because for Friday night, if you
Sure.
can't make it, do you guys have your own? Is it streamed or anything like that? Do you guys? stream it?
usually they do. I don't want to. They film the big game of the week
Right.
and then they show it on TV.
Okay,
the
good.
next week.
Oh,
I don't,
nice.
Yeah.
We should talk to Leo. Maybe he'll do a play-by-play.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes, there
you
it
go.
is.
You could.
So yeah,
Good.
normally the
Let me
big
know- let
games
me know if you need some-
they'll record it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I do want to talk really briefly about one thing that we really strive for at Dos Pueblos is our student athlete program.
Nice.
And we have like a student trainer program where I have 10 student trainers in my athletic training program, and they really are a focus where we do student and then their trainer. We got to make sure they get grades and do well, and then they become, a student trainer. But we really are proud of the GPA and all the academic emphasis that our boys have really been doing especially our senior class over the last 4 years. Miles Johnson is one of our top student athletes, and I really want to have him just talk briefly about the importance of that. So here's Miles Johnson.
All right, come on, Miles. What's going on?
How's it going? I'm Miles
What's
Johnson.
your GPA of yours?
4.2.
Attaboy.
4.2.
I still can't figure the math out. How do you get a 0.2? When I was in school many years ago, the highest you could go was 4.0. That was it.
No, college prep courses now.
Yeah, when you take AP or IB classes and you earn an A or a higher, like an A+.
They use a different mathematical formula,
You
apparently.
get a 5 instead of a 4 in your grades.
But they got to be college prep IB classes.
AP or IB.
AP or IB. And then you got an A in that. And so that's, as a high school student, they're getting A's in college prep courses. And so that boosts up their GPA way more than a 4.0.
I feel like I'm taking a chemistry class.
Oh, it's even more than that. It's more intense than that. So where do you plan on going off to college, or I'm assuming college. Do you
Of course
plan
I
on
wanna go
going
to
off
college.
to play ball too, or just the college
I'll
aspect?
try and walk on somewhere, but
Nice.
my motivation for going to college is purely academic. I
Great.
hope to get an academic scholarship rather than an athletic one.
And it's all about being a student athlete. First student, then athlete. And we were so proud of you and your academic, and
Well,
we
thank you.
want you to spread that encouragement amongst your teammates and everything. Do you do any clubs, like academic clubs, that you are involved with that helps support the school?
Not so much organized academic clubs, but
Sure.
I get together with my friends a lot, and we tutor each other or help
Perfect.
students that need help. You don't get a 4.2 on your own. We have a lot of help
Exactly.
from friends and family and staff, and Dos Pueblos is really good at helping student athletes be successful in the classroom and on the field. I go to class, and I have teachers that are willing to meet with me before school, after school, during lunch, all helping me prepare to be a good student as well as an athlete. So we have a lot of support.
You got the support of the community behind you. That's good.
Yeah, please.
Good job, Miles. Kellen Roberts here. I just want to touch base on our bye week, how our bye week this year is actually placed somewhere where it could be used.
It was great this year.
Yeah,
Loved
it's actually
it.
helpful. The bye week not only helps us physically after 6 brutal games of getting beat up, helps us heal, but also academically. One thing our head coach Mendoza wanted to stress was to get caught up with school with this week where we have like no practice, really light practice, get home early and get all your caught up on your work and get your grades back intact so you can be eligible for the next semester.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's bring Miles back real quick. And you mentioned, on the bye week is a good opportunity to get caught up, and you talked about how you guys all help each other in the classroom as well as on the field. Do you guys as a team have opportunities where you guys, sit down, maybe do like a study hall or something like that? Is that something that happens?
Absolutely. I think a few of our players like Sam Drew and Tommy Johnson messaged the whole team and volunteered to help with homework or with studying. Dos Pueblos football is really a family, and that we help each other in the classroom and at home and on the field. So we're all about to support each other. So
that's awesome, regardless of what the venue is. And now I know we talked a little about college with some of the other guys, and you mentioned you want to get an academic scholarship. Do you have any schools on your radar where you might like to go? What's your goal?
Well, I'm thinking the engineering department at either USC or UCLA.
Okay.
Damn.
Cool.
Go with your bad
Awesome.
self.
All right. All right.
Man,
So let's
thought I was cool at Fresno State athletic trainer.
Real quick, why do you want to go? Why those schools and why engineering?
Well, I like Los Angeles, and I got to tour both UCLA and USC. They're beautiful schools, and my end goal, I hope, is to become a fighter pilot. My dad's a pilot, and I'm taking flying lessons now currently. So I hope that with an engineering degree and a background in aerospace engineering and aviation, I should get that job.
Awesome.
Great.
Take me up in the plane when you get that license. Of course, I got to plug my school, Cornell. They got a good aerospace and engineering. So if you want to take a look at that,
All right,
check it out.
I'll let you check
Just
them
say
out.
Leo Schneider. That's it. That's right. Sports commentator. You not X because you're back. I'm so excited.
I'm back.
Okay, that's right. Everybody has to get a start. Your start was TSR.
Of course.
I was so happy when I met him. I said, "Do you want?" I was so nervous asking him, and he made it like it was the greatest thing ever. And I'm so blessed that you're here and you're back, and we're gonna have a good time, and it's really fun. And I really need you, so it's awesome. Because who knows more about football than you? Nobody. All right, good.
Wow, lots of people. All these dudes.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Get us out.
Are we going to do a break?
Yeah, let's do a break.
All right, take us to the break.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that, Leo. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We're going to be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday.
9 a.m. And I want to give a couple of shout-outs here. Old Town Goleta, you're killing it. Thank you for all the support and love. Everyone's given up their change. It started really kicking up. Santa Cruz Market, put your hands together, okay? Goleta Sushi, all right. Goleta Jewelry, Jewelry Mart, and Alejandro, we love you. Support. That's all I got to say about Old Town. So it's been literally thousands and thousands of dollars. People are just putting their change in the Old Town Roundup Goleta boxes that we provided about almost 2 years now, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone, the coins, the nickels, the dimes, even though, they're not... I know. I guess as far as currency go, we can go there. Okay, but it adds up.
I pay my taxes with my my bags of pennies.
Exactly, it adds up, right? So, but thank you, God. The love in this town is amazing. Yeah. And what United Boys and Girls Club has done with Nancy Weiss. Put your hands together. Yeah. Goleta Unified Schools. I mean, they fed over the summer over 2,000 kids a week. at the United Boys and Girls Club. So it just never ends. And we're just very, very appreciative of the love in this community. So any of the commercials that you guys hear out there, that's not paid advertising. All those people are gifted those commercials because of what they do in our community. So it's not like they're buying to be on our show. We got to thank Dr. D right now because he produces all of those commercials. No charge. So basically what we really do is just facilitate. So if you ever get a chance to check out our website, you'll see all of our business partners. You'll see all of our nonprofit partners. And over the last couple of years, over $600,000 has been facilitated. So thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful.
You know what's so fun about listening to the show is that not only do you get to listen to the kids, but then you get to listen to all the businesses that are supporting the kids. Right. I mean, this is a wonderful hour. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Erica.
It's kind of like buying into Santa Barbara is like you give back. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a give back city. So no matter what happens in the world, Santa Barbara is always going to rise. I mean, it's got a really super high, great energy level, good vibration. It's like, you know, Wendy said perfectly. I mean, the community support and the love. I mean, do you want to move? You know, I went to Westmont. I graduated. I started a lemonade stand. I didn't care. Okay. I would have done anything to stay here. Absolutely. You know, and I've been very blessed that I fell into things and I got to be able to do that. So are you moving anywhere?
I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's it.
I love Dos Pueblos. And like I said, I've been here 16 years. Right. Granted, I love my job. Unfortunately, it's not the highest paying job in the community, but I don't do it for the money. I do it for the love and the support and the family, and they support me and I support them, and they know that my only job every day is to make sure they're healthy and to make sure they're able to play. And they know that if I keep them out for a day or two or three or whatever it needs to be, it's not because I don't like them. It's not I didn't hurt them. I didn't touch them. I'm just the bearer of the bad news that, you know, you're out for a week or you're out for a few days. You can't lift your arm. You can't, you know, it's dislocated or whatever's wrong. So I love my job.
Let me ask you this. Outside of Nothing But Cakes, do you have any other businesses out there you want to give a free plug right now? Do you have a
Oh, my gosh, I do.
Just go for it.
Oh, wow. I have a lot. At Santa Cruz Market.
Woo, Santa Cruz. Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Santa Barbara Toyota Syncon.
Nice.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get to the boys and tell funny moments, and then you can start making a list. Here's a piece of paper, pencil.
That's way better.
And I'm going to let you give a shout out. 1 minute shout out. I'm going to save it to you.
You know, as we I'll just give you this great answer. We make a football program, and every single week the pictures change, the outside cover changes, the inside senior highlights change, and every one of those ads inside the program, 80% of what they spend goes back to the football program, buying the jerseys and the shirts and the hats and the whatever they do. Right. And 20% goes for the program designer and printing of the programs.
Nice.
And so if you go to one of our games, we encourage you to buy a program. It's $5, and look at those ads. That's how those are who sponsor us and the high school.
Beautiful.
So I love the sponsors of our football program.
Nice. All right, gentlemen, who's going to start us off? Funny moments.
Funny moments.
Say your name.
My name's Tommy Johnson. I think we're talking about funny moments with the football team.
We are going to talk about funny moments. But first, Tommy, we're going to just, we talked a little bit about the great relationship you guys have as a group. So why don't we dig a little bit more into that and just kind of tell us about maybe how some of you guys met. You guys have known each other for a long time, so let's just elaborate on that before.
Yeah, so I think most of us met each other. It was back in 8th grade when we played on the Red Saints team. That really successful year on that team, and that's when we first started to become friends, and we all fed into the same high school together at Dos Pueblos. And I think just since freshman year, we've just been so close, and we've always had so much chemistry together and spent a lot of time with each other outside of football, and it's just built up throughout the years. And even though we've had some hard years, we've just stuck with each other. We put in the work, and in the off season, we're up at 6:30 every morning working out, and just the camaraderie is just taken us far, and we've gotten here now. So
yeah, you definitely feel like it's a big part of your guys' success.
Yeah, it's been great.
That's awesome. All right, so Now let's get into the funny moments. I'm sure a lot of that stuff has been like bonding moments for you guys. See some smiles around the room. What are some stories that you could share with us that contributed to your guys' tight relationships?
So something that we started, I think it was last year, was our it's our team sleepover, and basically what it is it's just 2 nights of a bunch of dudes, like 70 football players in our gym at Dos Pueblos. Yeah, just in our gym at
nasty
at Dos Pueblos High School, and it's just it's 70 football players in the gym. It's 2 nights. We're all there, and it's just a bunch of fun times. And something that we do, we'll play like a dodgeball in the pool, and everyone's just going after our coach who's like who was playing in there, and he got hit in the head a few times. And we got some jokesters coming around with shavers and just like taking the blitz. Like,
you got free haircuts?
Yeah, we got
free haircuts at the Dos Pueblos sleepover.
Yeah, we got free trims and all that stuff. So it's just been a fun time at the sleepover. A lot of camaraderie and just good times.
All right, that's awesome. Listen, that's a good lead into my next shout out. Galita Barbers, yeah. But listen, we have one more segment, and we've got to take a quick little break. All right, Dr. D gave me the squishy sign. This is Erica Salda. Stay tuned for more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in.
Every single Tuesday on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Every single Tuesday.
Yeah! I can't pick favorites because I am the queen of all teens, but oh my goodness. I think Santa Barbara, you better be careful coming into the Charger house. That's all I got to do. Coming into the Charger house.
There we go.
Woo! All right, that's it. I'm gonna be it's a humble pie. Don't make me like the queen look bad, okay? Because that's not good.
Okay.
All right, so we got 30 seconds each player. So who's up first?
I'm going to go ahead and start and just let some people know that I want to thank Dr. Holstein, who's our team surgeon, Dr. Brisby, who's our team doctor, Dr. Crystal Chiropractic, Home Plate, Chili's, and Santa Barbara Federal Credit Union.
Woo!
Thank you for all of your help and support.
All right, say your name.
So Miles Johnson, safety for DP football. Shout out Scotty G for running an awesome leadership class, and shout out Coach Canes for the dark side.
Nice!
Kellen Roberts here. Shout out to our dark side team, and I'm disgusted because I'm talking to a green mic.
Yeah.
Anthony Meza here, and I just want to give a shout out to my homie Coach Canes, on the defensive side, and Coach Mendoza for making everything run so smooth.
Nice. Hey, Marcellous, Gosset here. I want to shout out my coaches and my family, and come to the game this Friday. It's me lit.
Woo!
Blake Erwin, running back, wide receiver, and come watch the blue-collar Dos Pueblos Chargers.
Nice. Woo!
Tommy Johnson, wide receiver and cornerback. I just want to shout out my friends, family, and coaches. Coach Carpio for always being there for us.
Sam Drew, shouting out my cornerback coach, Coach Troy, for being there, and all the teachers at Dos Pueblos.
Here's one more.
There we go.
Yeah.
One more break.
Let's go. One more break.
Chargers on 3, 1, 2, 3. Chargers!
Woo!
See you in Hicktown, Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, we love you. We got 3 minutes left. So, Dominique, close us out.
All right, you guys. So what are you going to do to prepare for this game? Tell us a little bit.
Good. You got 72 hours before
Blake
the
Erwin,
big game.
we're going to stay relaxed and come out there hungry.
Okay, next.
Perfect.
Go.
Kellen Roberts, we're going to treat it like any other game and just stay calm and stay humble.
Nice.
Miles Johnson, we're going to show up to practice, put in our work, and be humble and ready.
Nice.
Tommy Johnson, our preparation's coming, and we're just ready, coming in confident, not cocky.
That's it.
Marcellous, Gosset, we're going to grind all week and just put in work on the field.
Woo!
Anthony Meza, we're just going to go over our basic duties and hopefully come out with the win.
Nice.
Right. Sam Drew, I'm going to watch the film, scout them out, and eat my pregame Sour Patch Kids.
That's it.
Pre-game Sour Patch. That's my guy right there, Sam.
Dr. D, what do you think about these guys?
Unbelievable. I like the energy. I love the energy.
We've had a lot of teams, but I'm telling you, you're in the top. Next to we had the San Marcos cheerleaders that blew the doors off.
That was cool.
Over 2,000 likes on Facebook. I don't know what happened there, but we've got a lot of clips for you guys, and we're going to be putting them all up on Facebook. And we've got the YouTube, the internet, and I'm going to send Wendy the show, okay?
Yes, great.
Right when it gets cut, so you guys can archive it all. Of course, you'll all be able to go to sbtsr.com. All of our shows are archived. One more shout out. When?
To the 2016-17 football Chargers program, and I couldn't be more prouder of them. And I look forward to the rest of the season and playoffs and to see how far they can go this year.
Did you have fun today?
I had a great time. This was super fun.
Would you accept being a co-host on this show?
I can come back again.
Co-host.
I can come back again. We'll have to see.
How many people think Wendy should be a co-host on T-Sports Radio?
Time permitting, but yeah, not a problem.
That's it. Hey, how's it been for you, though, being a co-host? Fun, right?
Being a co-host is great. So if you need me to help pitch Wendy to come back, I'll help you out. Might be a tough sell, but we can do it.
That's right. All right. Hey, we got a minute left. I just want to thank Santa Barbara. I mean, I got to thank Dominique Hackett. I got to thank Leo Schneider for coming in today. Dr. D, you're amazing. I mean, you do everything for the show. You produce it. You do everything. Anybody out there that want to do a audio book or any type of commercial, how do we get a hold of you, Dr. D?
Well, you can you could call me or text me 805-708-9804, or you can go to my website richarddugan.com. Also, Richard at richarddugan.com's email.
Nice. Dominique, any closing 10 seconds?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to give a shout. What can parents do to help support your team? What can we do to help you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got
come out to every home game and away game.
That's it. All right, we're done for
away
the
game.
And away games.
And
Yeah,
away
we need you guys for the away games. Hey, that's all the time we have. God bless Santa Barbara. See you next week.